Welcome to my channel. Hope you like my video and appreciate it.
The horoscope tells us which signs at the level of their emotional state can become a real fiend of hell. Every person is capable of getting angry and losing his composure in a critical situation. There are plenty of examples and reasons for this case, but if one person can restrain his emotions and switch in time, then the other becomes a real fiend for the rest of those around him. And what's sad is when a person finds himself captive of his emotions because they become difficult to control. Although it is possible that each representative needs to work on his sensitive emotions. But how to do this? Some aspects will clarify the picture. Aries. This sign will become a living hell for everyone, completely destroying everything in its path if you do not stop it in time. The sign's temper and anger always go hand in hand. In different situations, signs behave in a special way, so their behavior often becomes unpredictable. Very often, all manifestations of the dark sides come out. They do not provoke others with their actions, but if they are thrown off balance, it is better to retreat further away and not catch the eye of an angry representative. Taurus. It is almost impossible to anger this sign and force it to throw thunder and lightning. Most likely, they will begin to show passive aggression. Their arsenal is to close themselves off from their offender and not show interest in him. In their world, they will begin to come up with sweet revenge for him, but it will remain unused in his fantasies. But don't forget about the sign's rancor. If necessary, it will try to take advantage of your feelings and emotions. Twins. This sign always behaves unpredictably. Either he will put forward his opinion, or he will change it if it concerns something. Their temper and poise are almost on the same level. In this case, they can exhibit a dual effect. To become a real fiend of hell, this sign needs to be angered to the point of white heat. And then he will remember you not only past grievances, but also wonderful moments with subtext. The moment of irritation lasts until you come to him about concluding peace and harmony. Cancer. The aggression of a sign is, first of all, expressed in their passivity. It is difficult to anger them, but even if you succeed, you are unlikely to know about it based on their deeply hidden emotions. The main thing for him is to then speak out and talk about his problem, and it's important to them that you understand them so much. They can forgive their offender, but for this to happen, a certain time must happen. A lion. Their temper can destroy the strongest relationships and bring everyone around them to real panic. Their explosive emotion on a scale resembles a tsunami that cannot be contained and stopped. In the future, your offender will begin to ignore this sign, and this will happen until you ask him for forgiveness. But it costs these representatives nothing to quickly calm down, nor to rebel. In a good mood, they try to immediately forget the offense. Virgo. This is the most patient sign, and it is almost difficult to anger him. It takes a lot of effort to turn him into a real fiend of hell. He tries in every possible way to hide his emotions and not succumb to provocative moments. They will not spray on strangers, so for this case, they will find a more secluded place. Behind the mask of calm lies a vulnerable soul, and they will be able to forgive the offense, although they will never forget it. Scales. This sign is easily enraged by only touching on their weak side. They flare up quickly, but cool down at the same pace. Their emotional state sometimes leaves much to be desired. To turn representatives into a real explosive mixture, remind them of their past mistakes and unpleasant passages from their lives. Having harbored their grudge, they will begin to take revenge, but they will not do this in a sophisticated way, but through your own actions or hands. In the heat of anger, this sign can be dangerous. Scorpion. This sign will begin to waste its poison long before a real quarrel. They start from a half turn, and then it becomes more and more difficult for them to keep the situation under control. It becomes not so easy for them to stop their anger. In a fit of anger, they are capable of turning the life of their offender into utter horror. They will become so impulsive that they can only calm down when they are left alone with themselves and rethink the whole situation. But they never admit themselves guilty of it. Sagittarius. This sign is capable of giving you such heat in a fit of anger that you never dreamed of. And don't expect them to leave you alone right away. In this same heat, they will slowly fry you, and be sure to remember the insults inflicted. It is difficult to beg mercy from them. They will begin to enjoy the moment of humiliation. This fire sign, in its temper, resembles an explosive device that destroys everything in its path. Stay away from a fire sign if they are in a fit of anger. Capricorn. This sign has enough energy to poison the life of its offender. If you have not conceded something to a representative, expect that he will take revenge on you. And the further you run away from him, the more guaranteed that your psyche will not suffer. Otherwise, they will pour a sea of dirt on you and destroy your emotional state. And at every opportunity, they will show what the difference is between hell and heaven. Aquarius. It is impossible to get this sign out of its peace of mind. They would rather break off relations with you than let you see their true colors. But even if they start to worry about the current situation, they will do it away from your eyes. Demonstration of feelings and emotions is not in their rules. When emotional peace comes in their soul, they will start a conversation with you, but only with politeness. They will meet all other events with complete disregard. Fish. Mere trifles can infuriate them. Their mental state sometimes wants to be better, but they try to suppress their aggression towards other representatives. In a fit of great anger, they can become a fiend and ruin not only your mood, but also your life. They try to express their emotions by shouting, breaking dishes, or causing a fight. But very often, this is just a game for the audience. Having calmed down, they will again want their old life in a calm environment.